And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline on Friday and then on Saturday. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got T. Bottoms is out there with Silk. And there's Money. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 2. And for the Jayhawks, A-Train is out there with ABC. And it's Goose. And there's Maverick. And it's Dotson in at the 1 spot. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Here's Bailey. The pass to Silk. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Jayhawks with possession.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Maverick. Right wing. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. About a minute played so far here in the first. Howard, the pass to Bailey. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he banks in the layup. Here's Garrett. Pass to Dotson. Here's Azubuike. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Silk. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Kicks to Howard. Pass to T. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Azubuike against Howard. Azubuike, no good. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Bailey passes to Howard. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Jayhawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Johnson, he's checked in for T. He's off on the second. To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's blocked. And they get it back. Tries again. Garrett looking over the floor. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Howard, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Bailey. Back to Johnson. Stolen away. Azubuike against Johnson. And the basket is good.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So it's the visitors now. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Howard misses. The Jayhawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Garrett, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. The visitors on defense. It's a 3-point game. There's the pass to Dotson. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Mr. Fundamentals passes to Johnson. Here's Howard. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Jayhawks.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And Howard, here we go. Off with the layup.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Jayhawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Howard. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Garrett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Azubuike kicks to Dotson. Teardrop shot. And he lays it up and in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He dishes it to Howard. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Howard's got his second basket of the night. The Jayhawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garrett, the pass to Dotson. And it's sent back by Howard. But they'll get another chance.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of different ways, Clark, to construct a roster. What would be your preference as a general manager? Any direction you might want to go?
Well, obviously, if you have an opportunity to get an outstanding franchise-type point guard or versatile wing player in today's game, I think those are the pieces that you really need to start with.
Because there's so much spacing and so much switching on defense.
Exactly, and I failed to mention a two-way player at that wing spot who can defend multiple positions but also has a pretty strong offensive skill set.
No good on that one. One is no good.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you, Greg. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
And 33% here in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here is Howard after the basket by the Jayhawks. Passes it to Elliott. Back to Howard. Shot clock at 6. A shot. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Here's Smooth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
2 shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Thunder's checked in for money. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Thunder. And he lays it straight in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Maverick to the inside. Wilson. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
Kicks to G. 5 on the clock. The tray. That shot, no good. The Jayhawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Bottoms, covered by Elliott. It's blocked. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Morrow, the pass to Silk. He kicks it to G. And no good that time. And it's the Jayhawks the other way. Here's Smooth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Bailey's checked in for the eraser. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Now the pass to Johnson. Here's Thunder, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jayhawks.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
He misses the free throw. T's checked in for the Jayhawks. Second free throw, no good.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Thunder. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's blocked. Out to the wing. Here's Smooth. The baseline J off the mark. Just 26% early. Here's Silk, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And the basket by Bailey. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maverick. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jayhawks out front. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Jayhawks in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
T is out there with Bottoms. Then it's Johnson, then it's Thunder, and it's Elliott in at the point guard position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. Pass to Smooth. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Jayhawks leading by 4. Bottoms the pass to Maverick. Here's Smooth. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's Bottoms. Passes it to T. Fires from the wing. The offensive rebound.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Johnson kicks to G. And there's the pass to Thunder. And it's denied. Here's Maverick. Pass to T. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Bailey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Elliott. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Jayhawks leading by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
The great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. Back to Dotson. The dish to Garrett. He feeds it to Azubuike, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And it's blocked. They retain possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Garrett. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. Mavericks checked in for T. On the clock. Here's Moss. Offline with his 3. Gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. And good. And the Jayhawk lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Mr. Fundamentals. Shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Dotson the pass to Garrett. Here's Maverick. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Garrett. Picked his pocket. Here's T. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And now just a 1-point Jayhawk lead. Here's Dotson. And the pass to Garrett. Back to Dotson. With some arc. It's stolen. Pass to Azubuike. From down low. And that's good off the glass that time. Azubuike's got 7 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to T. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. ABC's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. And the Jayhawks making a change here. Wilson's checked in. Moss, the pass to Dotson. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Howard. Here's T, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
And he can't hit the second. Shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Wilson against Howard. Passes to ABC. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Howard, the pass to T. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's blocked. Here's Wilson. That 3 off the mark. About 26% out there. They need to get a better look. To the middle. Morrow. It's deflected. Only one man back on D. Pulls up for 3. Shot's good by Wilson. And it's a 7-point Jayhawk lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Azubuike.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Moss, the pass to Dotson. Outside Wilson. Morrow with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Silk passes to Morrow. From 10 feet out. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good for the Jayhawks. Smooth checked in for ABC, and it's Bottoms in for Maverick. And he ends up missing both free throws. Jayhawks leading by 7. It's blocked. Now Howard. The pass to T. Feeds it to G. And it's blocked. Trying to get something going. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the Jayhawks. Maverick comes in for Doc. Just 34% from the floor. Pass to Bottoms. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
The Jayhawks have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And around 24%. Not a good showing here. Morrow, the pass to T. Now here's Howard. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. Wilson left side. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. And it's blocked. Pass to Howard. Will it go? The shot, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Jayhawks have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for T. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Now here's Howard. Tight defense on him. Shot from the wing. Again, Howard missing.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten 1 shot to drop.
Here's Smooth. Hits the close-range jumper. Smooth's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Elliott misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Morrow with the rebound. Here is Elliott. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Smooth's got 6 rebounds in the game. And so it's the home team enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Jayhawks. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they could shoot a better percentage.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Doc is out there with Goose. And there's Maverick. Then there's A-Train. And it's ABC in at the 4 spot.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
It's blocked. Moss, the pass to Garrett. Here's Maverick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then on Saturday. Here is Howard. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses. Jayhawks leading by 14. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Dotson. 6 to shoot. Here's Moss. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. T, the pass to Howard. Here's Silk. And it's blocked. Here's Moss. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Howard. Dotson with the rebound.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Maverick. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Dotson. Fires from deep. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Thunder's checked in for Silk. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's T, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
T's checked in for Maverick. No good on the second free throw.
And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight, and that's a running theme. It's something he's got to work on.
Misses in close. And Howard has it in the corner. And there's the pass to T. Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And he recovers it. Here's Bailey. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The Erasers checked in for money.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Pass to Bailey. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. Jayhawks leading by 14. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. Here's ABC. Pass to Dotson. Dishes it to Azubuike. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Azubuike's got 11 points. Thunder passes to Morrow. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Morrow. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Mr. Fundamentals misses, and the dry spell continues.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Dotson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Smooth checked in for the Jayhawks. Here is Elliott. And the pass to Morrow. Oh, that's blocked. From deep. But they recover it. ABC. Count it. Good. He has 6. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Jayhawks?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Here's Garrett, still looking for his first bucket in this one. All sorts of time. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And that's now 6 points for Smooth. Here is Elliott. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's T. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Not sure where it's gone, but he's lost his confidence at the foul line.
And that's been a huge problem. I mean, giving away points at the stripe, never a good thing.
Bottoms, he's checked in for the Jayhawks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's T, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Wilson, he's checked in for T. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jayhawks leading by 15. There's Bottoms. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here is Elliott. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Elliott. Silks checked in for T. He doesn't get the second one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 6. Here's Silk, and it's denied. Garrett, the pass to ABC. Here's Smooth, and the layup's good off the glass. Smooth's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here is Elliott. Here's Smooth. Bottoms, the pass to Smooth. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Smooth's got 10 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
To stop the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Garrett. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. So it's the visitors now. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. It's deflected. Here's Bottoms. Outside Wilson. Passes it to Smooth. Puts it up from 12. Morrow with the rebound. Morrow's got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson outside. G dishes to Johnson. There's 1:26 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Wilson with the block. Here's Garrett, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Jayhawks have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. Free throw good. Garrett. Mavericks checked in for the Jayhawks. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now the pass to Silk. Wilson against Elliott. It's blocked. Here's Maverick. Good D by Howard. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Wilson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Now here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Jayhawks making a change here as Abuki's checked in. And that one misses. Being a dismal 20% for the game. Down low, Morrow, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Morrow drops them both. Here's Garrett. He's guarded by Howard. Puts it up from 12. Jump shot is good. 6 points for Goose.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And so it's the home team cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got the eraser. Elliott is out there with money. Then it's Silk. And it's Johnson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Garrett. Pass to Moss. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Goes back up. Azubuike. Good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Being only 21% from the field so far. Elliott kicks to Howard. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media. So they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually. But on occasion, it does get a little carried away.
He throw good. Garrett. Doc, he's checked in for Wilson. And he can't hit the second.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Dotson the pass to Garrett. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Passes it to Smooth. Just 5 to shoot. Howard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Silk. That shot missing. And it's the Jayhawks the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Dotson can't hit. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Smooth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is off. T's checked in for the Jayhawks. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Johnson. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Inside. Another shot. Dotson the pass to Moss. Looking to get back on track here. Got a piece of it. They get it back. No good on that one. He's off on the second. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Silk. There's the pass to T. Right block shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Timeout, timeout.
Great game for him. Double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Timeout called the Jayhawks. Bailey's checked in for Johnson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dotson the pass to Azubuike. Back to Dotson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Jayhawks lead by 19.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
ABC's checked in for Smooth. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Outside Howard. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Azubuike's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. And the Jayhawks have possession. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Dotson. Taken away. And Howard has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Switch.
And here's Azubuike. Here's T. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the free throw, no good. Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Pass to Azubuike. Pass to T. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Jayhawks lead by 19.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Silk, and it's blocked. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. Moss, the pass to ABC. Azubuike trying to break free. Banked in off the glass. That's now 8 points for ABC.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Passes it to Howard. To the paint. Here's Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Howard. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Here's Maverick. The pass to Azubuike. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing, and then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. So it's the visitors now. T, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here is Howard. Shot to stop the run. They get the rebound. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Blocks it again. Here's Garrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never. Right. I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed. So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Dotson. Pass to Moss. Clock at 6. It's blocked, but they get it back. Here's Garrett. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. And about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Dotson. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Being a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Pass to Howard. And that one goes long. Jayhawks leading by 23.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jayhawks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for A-Train.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jayhawks. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the A-Train. The Monster comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Maverick. And Thunder subbed in for Goose. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
The Jayhawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Wilson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Thunder, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Maverick. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the Monster. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's Maverick. The pass to Wilson. Johnson with the block. Here's Thunder. And so the Jayhawks take the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.